So I have a lot of shark movies, and you can easily tell because I have a shark shirt on. So I'm deciding, you know what? I've reviewed all the shark movies I have. Why not rank them? Because in my opinions, these are my favorite shark movies. So let's get on to that. And note, these are my opinions. So don't get mad if I say like, let's see, what was a great movie? The Meg was in the top 5. Actually, why do I not have it in the top 5? Actually, wait. Well, I could see it not be able to beat those because of some reasons, in my opinion. But anyways, let's get on with it. To the first shark movie I really found extremely boring. Let me show you. The first movie I will show you that I was not really into and how it was boring is Shark. Just Shark. Samuel Fuller Shark. This is a very boring movie with not like a whole lot of shark action. Yes, there is a shark. There is like a scene where a shark kills somebody, but it's not like open water where you actually care for the people to survive. And literally, this movie is just boring. Yeah, basically about this dude and his performing in his young career. Yeah, which apparently launched a symbol status. Apparently, like, how did that happen? Yeah, how? So, in overall, the shark did not really sell it for me. Granted, yes, it has great effects and they're actually real sharks. It's actually just kind of feels like it's not really a shark movie. Unlike the movie I'm about to bring up, which I feel like would get some controversy. Shark is bottom of my list. Next movie is one I think you can all agree would be at the bottom of the list. Jaws: The Revenge. This movie is stupid. Apparently, this shark has a revenge and has a grudge against the Brody family. What? Can sharks even hold grudges? Like, can someone please tell me that? Can sharks hold grudges? Like, I'd actually really like to know. Also, yes, the animatronic shark is cool. You wanna know something other stupid? Is okay. So the her name again. Ellen, yeah, because I forget her name because this movie is dull and boring. Apparently has a thing where she can sense the shark when it's nearby. And they show you because whenever time the shark does appear, it just shows up. She just, gets a sense and shows up. And that's it. No. Screw this movie. It's boring, dull, and flat. So, next movie I found personally boring, but I don't think it'd be boring in real life. Actually, it would. It's Terror Storm. Surviving the water is just the beginning. If you don't know what this movie is, it's basically about a plane carrying a bunch of people gets hit by a cyclone. Also, this movie has 2 titles, Terror Storm and Cyclone. So, a cyclone hits a plane and they're stranded. Kind of like another movie I can recall that's coming up actually pretty darn late. So, this movie is... Well, okay, so they do use real sharks, and personally, the fact of suspense is okay, but it's actually kind of real boring to me. And also, a dog dies, and they kill the dog and eat it. So, any dog lovers out there, I don't think you want to watch this because of that poor dog. Anyways, next movie is Open Water 3 Cage Dive. This movie is boring. Well, at least the characters are not likable. And the story, yes, it's actually pretty darn simple. The story is basically about a bunch of people, like these friends that go to Australia, all right, for a contest, and it's called a danger contest, I think, where they can win the money, I think, for submitting like a dangerous submission. So they take the camera and go to Australia, which is already a bad idea, to go film themselves cage diving with great whites. This movie already... Now, then, out of nowhere, flipping a tidal wave comes and just capsizes their boat, killing a lot of people, leaving them stranded. Now, you'd think a found footage shark movie would be cool with likable characters. No. It's boring. And the way they actually die is because of the girl's fault. Like, no joke. I'm not trying to be rude, but this is what happens. So, they come across, like... So, earlier, they got a flare. Alright, hang on. I will be right back. So, later on, they got, like, this, flare, right? Alrighty, there we go. So they got this flare thing, and they were gonna use it, but it was at nighttime, and the guys were trying to tell her to no. And they also had this one other knocked out lady in there. She lit it, and yeah, the lifeboat, which I forgot to mention because it's so boring. They found a lifeboat, and the lifeboat just gets completely obliterated, and the girl dies. Yeah. But if it's about Shark, Jaws, Revenge, and Terror, because that kill is actually kind of terrifying. I mean, just imagine it. Being asleep, and the next thing you know, you're being cooked alive by a fire. Next movie. This movie is Jaws 3. Jaws 3. Personally, a lot of other movies, I don't know why, I somewhat liked in my opinion because they were unique, unlike Jaws 3. But it's better than Jaws the Revenge. So, yeah. Jaws 3 is basically about a theme park being attacked by a mother great white wanting to avenge her dead pup. And that's all you really gotta know about Jaws 3. Also, there is one thing that it doesn't make sense, apparently. So, in this movie, I think one of the kids named Sean, who's a grown-up, says he's afraid of water, right? Then, in the next movie, he literally is out on a boat in the water looking for the police. So apparently his mind changed. Next movie shall be Raging Sharks. I found all the other movies before this actually quite uninteresting. And while it does have an actually pretty decent premise about people getting trapped in a submarine down below and having sharks attack them, that's actually pretty darn cool. And the fact that they're real sharks, amazing. But I don't know why I just felt and this was a time when the late 90s and the early 2000s shark movies were using real sharks, but we know how that will change. In the future, we just get CGI. Anyways, this next movie is dumb, and I like it. Now, it's Saltwater Atomic Shark, or just Atomic Shark. This movie is, holy crap, this movie is stupid and hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yes, this movie is dumb and hilarious. And also, I just gotta tell you a few scenes, alright? mostly that make me cringe and laugh. So there's this one scene, and spoilers for all the movies if you haven't seen, which I don't know why, because a lot of these are actually pretty popular. So basically, oh my gosh, basically what happens is this boy fakes to be drowned just so he can get a kiss from a lifeguard. Yep, yep. Like Friday the 13th, part 2. Continuing on, this movie I had a battle to put whether below or up top of Salvador Atomic Shark. And actually, I don't even know why I put it down this far. Snow Shark for actually, what place is this? 8th place for the worst movie, well, in my opinion. But granted, it's not like the worst in my opinion, it's just really stupid. But I found it enjoyable. Basically, the premise is this shark was created, I don't know why, and somehow is now on the hunt killing people, but can only travel through snow. Just like how it's snowing outside my house right now. I do not know why, but I had a little bit of a story behind this movie, and basically where one time I actually got this movie when I was a lot younger, and whenever time I went to the movie and I wanted it to be in my life forever, my uncle would, like, I don't know, like, he just, like, record the movie and then just put it on DVD. But one time, we went to the movies, I do not know which store it was. No, it's not Blockbuster. And no, it wasn't at a Walmart. No, it was at this one movie store that I think is now closed permanently, because I have not seen it for a long time. I got this movie and I wanted him to record it, but my dad and my brother had to go back because they accidentally got the wrong movie. And I was like, oh, sweet, I want to go back, but I could only go back and get rid of this movie. So I did, and after years, I've been, like, a little kind of embarrassed that I didn't. Like, you know, stupid for not getting this recorded. Because now it's one of my favorites for the stupid acting and the great special effects, which we sadly only get to see this great special effects shark for, like, split seconds. But ninth place is a sequel I don't really see that needed to happen. No, it's not Jaws 2. It's Deep Blue Sea 2. And yes, ninth place for a Deep Blue Sea movie. I just didn't see a reason for this movie. Like, the first one was already a cult classic. Adding a sequel, it's not really great. Like, not everything's gotta have a sequel, to be honest with you. Okay? And the producers saying, oh yes, everything's gotta have a sequel. No, they do not. So, basically, it's 19 years after the original one. And these apparent scientists are, again, trapped underneath. And this just has another Deep Blue Sea vibe to it, like the original. They literally have the same exact loading pad for when they bring the shark out of water. And the way they get trapped down there is, well, let's be honest, it's just the place malfunctioning and the water seeping in. And then it's just half of it, like them waddling through the water, you know, getting eaten by baby sharks one by one. And also, I feel like there's gonna be another sequel because of Deep Blue Sea 3. Because why? Because spoilers, at the end of the movie, Bella and her pup survive. For reals, if you go back and watch it, you can tell it's Bella because on the side of her, you can see burn marks from the flare. That or her pup survived anyway, so for the 11th place. So I'm afraid there's going to be a third Deep Blue Sea movie. Anyways, this movie again makes no sense. It's Ghost Shark, which is also, there's a sequel to, so another point is sequel. Yay! Ghost Shark is just a shark that can swim through any body of water. It don't matter what body of water. A little glass of milk, a little glass of water. You dead if you drink or go in any water. Even if it's like flipping raindrops, you're dead. stupid acting, and again, eh, it's just not. It just really didn't fit with me. Next place, this movie I feel like got a little crazy. Sharknado 5 Global Swarming. Also, I'm not counting the fourth and the fifth movie. I don't know why. I just feel like I just want to do these movies with my DVDs. Sharknado 5, holy crap. Not only does it have bad acting, probably the worst acting, but I feel like back before Sharknado 6 was being created, I don't know why, but I kind of had a sad feeling. Also note, when Sharknado 6 ended, I got a little sad inside. I don't know why. Just something about Finn's speech saying it's the end of an era made me realize, holy crap, it is the end of an era. Sharknado is actually over. No more movies are being made, but let's be honest, if we are actually not so lucky, probably in like 20 or 10 years, some bozo companies will see the original and be like, hey, let's make a reboot of that. And we'll get Sharknado 2020 something reboot. Yay. Yeah. Alrighty, Sharknado 3. Again, this... Okay. I gotta tell you something. The reason it's so low on this list is because of its stupidity. But also, another thing. Sharks in space. Which, yes, we do have space sharks. Because that's actually... Wait, was it space sharks? No, sky sharks. Sorry, we don't have space sharks. Oh my gosh, we actually got a movie about space sharks. That would be the worst idea ever. But yeah, sharks in space. That was just complete weirdo. Alright, maybe one more movie. Super Shark. Yep, Super Shark. Boring acting, bad CGI, but an okay premise about a shark being able to walk on land. Yeah, don't ask me how, but anyways, yeah, Super Shark. Super Shark. Alrighty, I think that's gonna have to be a little bit all so far. We are not even halfway done. So, we'll continue this right after this video gets uploaded.